Hello and welcome back to my channel, Trishtio TV. I have another reaction from Lynn's channel. This time it's about an interview she did with a lady called Rhoda. So this lady is a 41-year-old who has just come out of a long relationship. The relationship lasted for 17 years. I'm not sure whether I should actually call it a relationship because she believes she was in a relationship. I'm not sure about what the man thinks of whatever they had for 17 years. So anyway, this girl was describing how she got to know this man when they were young. I think she was 19 and he was also 19, so they must have met in college. So they've been dating for 17 years, and according to her, the relationship was quite positive because the man was an upstanding man. He was very enterprising. He's well put together because she said he grooms well. He's fresh, as in he's very presentable. She also said he was a very positive person to be around because he encouraged her to develop herself professionally, and he would also encourage her to get involved with extracurricular activities like modeling and what have you, because he used to encourage her because she's supposed to be good looking according to him. So I think he really buttered her up, encouraged her to open businesses, as in the relationship was quite good. However, she said this man has said on 2 occasions that he'll die a bachelor. But for some reason, that admission sort of escaped her until she decided to finally call it quits after 17 years. So when she was being interviewed by Lynn, I think a question of whether she would ever go back to him came up. And this girl was like, okay, if he works on the reason why he declared that he would die a bachelor, if you would work on that and then come back to her with the intention of marrying her, she would consider giving him a second chance. So when she said that, I was like, I've got to react to this one because sometimes we ladies want to see what you want to see and want to hear what you want to hear, whether it's reality or not. So I'll issue this disclaimer. I am not a relationship expert. However, due to the many observations I've made and the fact that now there's a lot of information available on social media about men-centric content, it's easy to really pick men's brains and how they think. And I'm talking about men-centric content which is presented by sensible men, not the kind of men who are just there to bash women. If you pay attention to what these men say, guys, usually when they want to marry, they don't hesitate. They actually identify the woman and they actually declare they want to marry the woman, and they proceed on with the practical steps of marrying that woman. So if the man, according to you as a woman, seems like he's an ideal husband, but he hasn't asked you to marry, just hanging on a long relationship does not increase your chances of becoming his wife. And the problem with a woman in that type of non-committal relationship is, unfortunately for us, we can't afford to waste time like men, because biology is cruel to us, especially if you intend to have kids within a marriage setup. Because you can see this girl waited until she was 41 to get out of that relationship. Though I don't think she's quite given up on that guy, because the way she was talking, it's like there's still a chance that she would reconsider going back to him. So we can learn from her, even if she doesn't learn from that relationship or whatever it was, because maybe it was a relationship according to her, but it wasn't according to this man. So the reason why we need to learn from such incidences is because our time is quite precious, and we get emotionally attached in a relationship more than guys. So if you end up in an unfortunate long non-committal relationship, by the time you come out of it, you'll be damaged emotionally. So you'll have to go through a process of therapy to undo all that emotional damage. And then now the problem with that is now you have baggage which you take on to the next relationship. Yeah. And truth be told, men are very selfish. So if he detects that you have that emotional baggage, most likely he's going to avoid you. So obviously there's the wasted time, which could have been diverted on other development projects, which will benefit your life. Then the lady is also seem to have really been attached to the man's social circle. So now that they've broken up, it means that she sort of lost some people in her social circle, because I think she feels awkward carrying on with a relationship with their mutual friends, yet they are no longer in a relationship. So this lady, I think, needs somebody to really hammer that reality so she can let go of this guy, because she said they're age mates. So for this guy at 41, he can still decide to be a bachelor until he's 50 and then decide to marry at that age. But unfortunately for women, it's possible to get married at that age, but truth be told, it's easier for guys to get married at an older age than women. So I wish her well. I hope she's going to totally let go of that guy, because I don't think that guy was, like he said he wants to die a bachelor. I think somebody said when a guy tells you whatever he tells you, take it for what it is. Don't try to think you can change his mind. If he wants to change from that stance, let it come from him. Let it not be you trying to give him ultimatums or trying to play God. So I hope she'll snap out of that totally and have a beautiful life and stop hoping for something that's never going to happen. So I'm going to drop the link at the bottom of this video so you can watch the full interview and get to see the full story and decide whether the girl is delusional or if you think there's hope that she can rekindle the relationship she had with that man, and if the man will give her what she desires. So I don't have much to say. Just like this video, share it with friends, and if you're not subscribed to my channel, consider doing so to help my channel grow. Bye for now and see you on the next video.